The Cybersecurity and Cybercrimes Law is now Zambia's precise piece of legislation covering all possible crimes committed within the cyberspace. The supremacy of this law is to the extent that, subject to the Republican Constitution, while there is an inconsistency between the provisions of this Act and the provisions of any other written law relating to the regulations of cybersecurity, cybercrimes, and forensics, the provisions of this piece of legislation shall prevail to the extent of the inconsistency. Meaning, the Cybersecurity and Cybercrimes Law will now take precedence over provisions of any other law on crimes committed within Zambia's cyberspace. On conviction, prison sentences under this law vary from 1 year to 25 years or specified penalty fines. Part 9 of the Cybersecurity and Cybercrimes Law outlines the number of crimes that can now be committed within Zambia's cyberspace and for which people can be prosecuted. For example, where an offense is committed in relation to data that is in a critical information infrastructure or that is concerned with national security, the penalty is a fine not exceeding 2,500,000 penalty units or imprisonment not exceeding 25 years or both. Whistleblowers now ought to be wary. Under the Cybersecurity and Cybercrimes Law, subject to the Public Interest Disclosure Act of 2010 or any relevant law, a person who knowingly possesses unauthorized data commits an offense and is liable on conviction to imprisonment of a term not exceeding 2 years. 7 years in jail is now what awaits a person who knowingly, without lawful excuse, imports, alters, deletes, or suppresses computer data, resulting in an authentic data with intent that it be considered or acted on as if it were authentic. Cyberbullying is equally a crime now that attracts a prison term of at least 7 years. Assuming another person identification using a computer is also a crime, which on conviction, a person can serve a term in prison not exceeding 10 years. Given the numerous crimes that can now be committed within Zambia's cyberspace, it has become important for people in the country to take time in studying the provisions of the Cybersecurity and Cybercrimes Law. Lazarus Chula, Movie TV News.